Alright, I don't know about you guys, but that behemoth coming down in the Elder's rescue was
Recess.
Recess.
awesome.
It was so cool.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty anime. I
I
give it
mean,
a
he
6 out of
crashed
10
down in
landing.
it. He crashed down in a meteor. Like it's
Eh,
like
just like don't even like give him like that like improvement. Just like, yeah, you did good. I'm just like, you could. I've seen better.
I'm kind of confused about that though, because like in the trailer you see him, he's already like hunted a monster and trying to eat
Which
its tail. We will
mm,
get
yeah,
to,
sure, it's
but
tail.
how do you go from a meteor to like chomping on a tail?
Well, my thing is, it probably. I don't know how it got in the meteor, but I guess it was like that's how it teleported or moved from Final Fantasy 14 to here. Like maybe some kind of like magic because when he like looked at the hunter, he's just like, "Oh, I guess I'm here now. Hi,
Right. Hi. But he already has
hi.
a
Well, let me
tail
get
in
done with
his
this first, and then I'll get to you."
It's like,
right.
hello there.
I am so excited. I can't
Yeah.
wait.
I'm excited, but a little disappointed in them. Just for the
Why?
sheer, just for the fact that I was hoping for more monsters from previous games to come in. Like I'm still waiting for my boys the Zenogre to come in.
Right.
But I mean, this is they've done collabs in the past, but usually have only been like armor, or if there's like some other like little things like the Mega Man one they did. They like
Yeah, the Mega Man.
changed the sizes of Odogaron. They've never
Right.
actually just added a monster specifically from a game.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty unprecedented. Like they're like, "Here, we're gonna give you Behemoth," and I was like, "Wait, Behemoth is like."
Yeah, that's Behemoth.
I wonder if you'll get like I wonder what his like buffs are with his armor and his weapon. Like if we're able to like because I
I,
know with Luna we could do a full armor and weapon with the upgraded weapon set, but I don't know with Behemoth.
I'm kind of hoping like Behemoth's armor. You know how like Devil May Cry we like could look like the character. I'm kind of hoping we get like a Noctis set.
A Noctis, that'd be awesome.
Well,
Something like a Cloud set, and we actually get Cloud
Oh,
Great Sword. That'd be cool.
oh, that would be awesome.
yeah,
You start off with wig and go down.
I think the reason why they picked 14 over like 7 or 15 is just because Final Fantasy 14 is such a massive game and it's been around for a few years and it has easily taken the place of World of Warcraft in some aspect of things, and you have a big pool to pull from, and where
Mm.
Square Enix is just like, yeah, sure, kick on, we can team up and do this. It'll be a lot of fun. Give our guys something to go hunt, and it gives you guys something to go hunt. And yeah, they may not be adding old monsters from the previous Monster Hunter titles, but it's something unique to this one. Something unique
Something, yeah,
to Monster
unique
Hunter
and
World.
different from what we're used to.
So instead of giving something that some of you players, older veteran players, are expecting, this is something that is catching everyone off guard.
Hmm.
I mean, we even amongst our friends, we're just like, what? And even, with the debate on whose tell it is, all I'm saying, if it is really the
Still
Toby
not convinced
Kadachi,
that's not Toby.
if it is Toby,
I'm about to
just
raise
just
all
just
types of hell
all the
on
more
that
reason to
behemoth.
go hunt it. All the more reason to
Yep.
go bring it down. Okay.
Do not take a bite of my thunder muffin.
I still don't think it's a Toby. The scales are all off. I'm just telling you right now. Toby has like these feathers or this fur thing that goes
But
down
it's a
his
bluish
tail.
tent.
Yeah,
And don't forget as well, Why would a Toby be up in the Elder's Recess?
I
Right.
don't know. Maybe he went on a little hike. Maybe he just like, wow, I want to go see the world. I don't know.
Why would your Toby be up in the Elder's Recess? I mean, he barely
don't
can
know.
handle his own against the basil geese.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm a
yeah, I
protective
know.
parent.
I know, but I really don't think it's a Toby tail. I think that maybe it's a devil tail, or like what what was it?
Dodogama.
Dodogama. I could see kind of the Dodogama, except that I don't know if there's three. Like the thing that separates the devil hoe is that he has those 3 rows of like elevated spikes on his tail, and it's fat. And that's exactly what I saw in the trailer. 3 rows of elevated spikes, and I know that it looked bluish, but like it was kind of like weird with the coloring anyway. So I don't know.
Well, the Elder
I thought
Recess is an
the other one
interesting
was.
color scheme area.
It kind of has a tint to it, but like he's coming out of like this red bright meteor, so it could do something weird with the color.
Yeah, it could be like the creature that he was hunting before he came here.
It could be.
Or maybe he just like freaking Superman leaped from the ancient forest with Toby.
Well, that was still want to add up because of where the meteor is coming down from. I'm just trying to help you calm down on realizing that this is a
I'm not going to
non-Toby.
be calm until he's added to the game and I know the entire story to what he has in his mouth.
Basically, Square Enix, don't go after Toby. Just don't, because it's just a bad idea. Red will be all over your butts about it. It'd be the same
like,
thing
goes to
with
the
my
front
pets,
door.
so.
How could you?
Right. Well, that's kind of how upset I was when like the Man set came out and you had to pretty much all these people were killing Snowball, my pet, which is the Otogaron, which is the Snowball or flesh puppy as other people like to call it. I was, so I feel your pain.
Oh, let's not forget the Devil Joe incident that when they added him, where he like grabbed Otogaron and then he also grabbed Toby. Yeah, we were really happy in those moments.
Oh yeah, I really feel like Capcom was like, okay, this will really, really make them mad. Let's do this.
And not to mention as well, it's just something different and unique. Where I don't know if, and Renegade can correct me if wrong, but I don't think Capcom has done anything like this with their other Monster Hunter titles, collabing with and bringing over a creature from another game.
Not to my knowledge. If
that's
there has
not
been,
using
it's been some far away, like before my time.
And that's coming from the man who has played Monster Hunter World since the creation of Monster Hunter World.
The beginning. Yeah, the person who got me into Monster Hunter World. Oh, this is a great game. Oh, you should play it. Then Salt bought it, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll buy it. And now I'm like obsessed. Now it's like my #1 game. I'm wondering what kind of element, like, Behemoth, is he obviously fire? Like, are we assuming that he's the fire element?
Off of, like, all of the recess creatures that have been in there, he's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
Now,
So,
is he gonna be classified as Elder Dragon or not? Because I feel like
he has to be
not.
classified as an Elder Dragon. He is a summoning creature in the Final Fantasy realm. He has to be an Elder Dragon. If he's not classified as an Elder Dragon, then we got issues.
That'd be kind of insulting if he wasn't. Like,
I would be fine if he's not classified as an Elder Dragon. I feel like that's what he shouldn't be classified as an Elder Dragon.
Why?
Until I have seen him actually fight Elder Dragons. Because that's what other Elder Dragons do.
That's true. Although, to be honest, I haven't seen Valhazak really, like, go off on an Elder Dragon.
Sure.
Or even Xenojiva, or aka Little Blue, in my book.
Well, that's because we never let Little Blue leave his room.
That's a topic of discussion for another day, but...
But you know, I'm pretty excited, and like, let's talk about that. Like, is that Palico equipment at the end with the cactuar?
It could be. I wouldn't put it past it as creating an armor set like that.
I'm
Honestly,
super excited about that.
It would be cool to see my little cat run around with that armor set on.
What if he does the 1,000 needles against the actual monsters, but it doesn't hurt you at all? Like, that would be awesome. It just says 1,000 needles against the behemoth, and like you're like, yeah, go Palico. Now, does anybody know if they're setting it up for like, is this a team kind of monster like Colve? Like, are there going to be separate?
I believe it's just a regular hunt.
It's just a regular hunt, or like Luna.
Yeah,
Luna had those 3
I feel
hunts
like
before.
if they would do like something kind of like Colve, they'd give it its own arena. But this one's come crashing down in Elder's Recess.
That's true. That's a good point.
But that doesn't mean it can't be its own hunt within the Elder's Recess and be a team effort. Because you do have the duo Kieran that you can fight, and it's all over the Coral Reef, and it's its own, and it's just those two in there. So they could do something similar with the Behemoth, where you can get your team together and you fight it in the Elder's Recess, and you just move in the different locations in the Elder Recess.
Possibly.
And I'm
That
hoping we get
I'm
hoping we can get the satisfaction of actually like slaying the Behemoth, which would be quite interesting because I'm not very familiar with the Final Fantasy
don't let
lore.
it be cut off his horns. I don't need another one.
Because because I don't know if you can really kill a summon creature in the Final Fantasy realm or not.
Yeah, and they haven't released any gameplay really about it. Like they've released like that preview, but like they didn't. We don't know if we can like kill it and carve it. If it like we just banish it so it's not there anymore. I think it'd be pretty cool if they kept doing collabs.
We secretly have magical powers that we can banish a summoned creature.
Be gone!
Right? But like that would be really cool if they kept collabing, and like this was where all the summoned creatures eventually came from in some point in time.
Oh
Like
gosh, what if they like bring Bahamut?
Bahamut.
No.
No. You just stare up and you're like, okay, fire an SOS player.
Okay, first off, they already have the Leviathan class of monsters in Monster Hunter, just to let you know. It's from Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate called the Cetus.
Oh my goodness.
Look it up.
Oh, you're not lying.
No,
you're
I'm not
kidding.
lying.
Oh no. Like I'm already like getting comfortable with Arc Tempered's like Leviathan. Like that sounds even worse.
This thing was. It's one of those fights that I wish Monster Hunters would bring back. The gigantic monster fights.
You know, what if instead of making the Behemoth a Elder Dragon, they make it a Leviathan type monster instead?
Oh wow.
It depends on.
Because let's be real here, in the Final Fantasy lore, these are gods in Final Fantasy. So they need to be in a godlike tier of monsters. And granted, we have Elder Dragons, but if Leviathan monsters are higher than Elder Dragons, then it needs to be classified as such. And that would create a whole unique gameplay
it's not just
situation.
A class, it's just this one was classified as Leviathan. There's like Piscine, Wyvern, then there's other like classifications. This one was just classified as Leviathan.
And so what makes a Leviathan different for people who haven't played?
Just basically, it's still an Elder Dragon, just extremely big and is aquatic based.
Ah.
I believe it is the only, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it is the only Elder Dragon to reside in water.
In water?
Yes. Because in Monster
Wow.
Hunter 3 Ultimate, they introduced the mechanic of swimming. So imagine your
Oh.
tiny little hunter go up against a Leviathan-sized creature.
In the water.
Yes. By the way, this
That
thing
is
knew
like
Hyper
my
Beam.
worst nightmare.
'Twas interesting.
Well, maybe it'll be like that here. I don't know. But I just know that Behemoth looks intense.
He does look intense.
All
And I
I'm gonna
wonder if he could
say,
cut off its tail.
The main question to every monster, can we cut off its tail?
well, it's
Can we
what
cut off
we
its
all
tail?
do. Is if I only had a tail.
Yeah.
Yep, that's for people listening, that's our squad session on Monster Hunter World. We have If I Only Had a Tail. Well, we actually have two. If I Only Have a Tail and If I Only Had a Tail.
Because grammar.
You know, because grammar's hard. But I'm so excited. I cannot wait for this to drop. Do we have a release date or is that not out yet?
I don't remember if we have any information about that.
Is it supposed to be the fall or the summer?
I believe it's this fall coming up.
This fall, so we'll just have to keep watching for the release date.
I mean, if it has been set, I'm pretty sure Hero can throw up on the screen.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know me, research.
Research.
We know you, editing.
And then let's not forget at the end of the trailer, what's hovering inside our room is what's known as the Mother Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And right now, the release date has yet to be confirmed. Now, the Mother Crystal touches more into the Final Fantasy lore, and in 14, the crystals are what's used to teleport around in the realms in Final Fantasy 14.
Whatever they're called, Aether crystals?
Yes,
Like
yes, it's the Aether, or the Ether. We may be mispronouncing it. You can correct us in the comment section. And so that's what that is right there. And so that may be how the Behemoth came crashing down in, is because of that right there, chilling in our room.
Dang it, knew I shouldn't have picked up that crystal. Now
We
look
done
at
messed
Toby
up,
might be in
guys.
danger because of this.
And that because really, like, that the Behemoth coming in, I'm hoping it's open for everybody to be able to come in and pick up and play no problem without all these interesting other things you have to have done before you can go hunt down this monster.
Ooh, that would actually kind of be a little problematic if you had to go ahead and do Luna, and then you could do Behemoth. Because if that's the case, then Behemoth would be classified as Elder Dragon.
Mm-hmm. And it would also be a problem if you have to do that and you have players who haven't touched Monster Hunter in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
And I have you know, I just
up to date with this type of stuff, because this is very interesting. And we'll even post one maybe later. We'll discuss that privately about the Rathalos in the Final Fantasy 14 world. And what does that mean?
Daggins.
These are our thoughts, our reaction, what we are speculating of what is happening in Monster Hunter World at this time when this is released. No date yet, but it is a thing. It is happening. This collab is gonna be one to remember because it's a unique creature that is coming to the world of Monster Hunter, and as Red Renegade stated himself, He has no memory of such a thing. And as always, guys, this has been a Salty Chillers review, thought, speculation, reaction to trailers. One of our newer playlists that we've been working on this past week. For those of you who've been keeping up to date with all our stuff, it's been very fun, and we're probably going to keep this going because it's just a fun thing to do. And as always, feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, and let your friends know about this, because we love spreading the love and the joy about stuff that we're passionate about. And this has been Herodarkness.
Valentine.
And Red Renegade.
And as always, guys, stay salty.